Greetings to you all. Hearty welcome to Creative Writers Children's Magazine Certificate and Medal Issue Function. Government High School Male Patambakam English Literary Association 11th October 2022. Government High School Male Patambakam organized Certificate and Medal Issue Function for the students who participated in Creative Writers Children's Magazine. This magazine was published by Creative Writers team and Kalvi Radio team presented the certificates and medals to the students who participated. All the contributions are originally written and composed by the children, drawn by the children in front of the teachers. There were mistakes, so what? They are gradually learning. They are in turn sent to the Creative Writers Children's Magazine editors for slight tidying up. After editorial tidying up, it was released on 5th September. In this magazine, over 200 students have participated, out of which 22 students participated from our school. A special feature is QR code was generated. If we touch the QR code, the student's article will be read by the student himself or herself, and the article will be played with the voice of the same student. Thanks to all the editors of the magazine and the contributors. Special thanks to Mr. Bharadwaj, who has done the excellent job in execution of the work. A national level competition was conducted in the event of 75th Independence Day. Students throughout India participated, and the winners of the drawing competition were published in this issue. They were also honored with certificates and prizes. Our thanks are due to the teacher trainees who helped in writing certificates. Special thanks to Ms. Nageshwari for lending a helping hand. Thanks a lot to Mr. A. Karthik Raja, Nallasiriyar Karthik Raja, PUMS, Kadalai, Bhuvanagiri Union, Kadalur District, and his Kalvi Radio team, KR team, Educational Materials Corner, teachers and friends for contributing the certificate and medals for the children, for motivating, encouraging, inspiring, and to boost up the children's enthusiasm. In this function, our honorable chief guest was our headmistress, Mrs. Venkateshwari. Mrs. Venmadi welcomed the gathering. Around 100 students participated. Mrs. Lima gave the presidential address, and Mrs. Brinda proposed vote of thanks. All the students were extremely glad. Now I read the students' name list who has participated in this issue. Master R. Megavanan, 7th Standard A, Drawing. J.H. Ashia, 7th Standard A, Drawing and an article, My Best Friend. E. Rameshri from 9th A, article, Friends. Suri Prasad, 8th A, for drawing. Hem Kumar, 7th A, drawing. Arshad Firdaus, 7th A, drawing and an article, Birds. Nitish Khanna, 7th A, for drawing. Mohammad Fahad, 7th A, for drawing. M. Madesh, 9th A, for his article, Apple Tree. S. Abhinaya, from 9th A, for her article, The Second Chance. Master S. Shanmugabhavan, 7th A, for his article, My Role Model. P. Subhashini, 9th A, for her article, Trees. Rakshan, 7th A, for his article, Friends. Gunanidhi Maran, 7th A, for his drawing. S. Prabhavati, 9th A, for her article Trip to Chidambaram. S. Mohanapriyan, 9th A, for his article My Friend. Harisha, 9th A, for her article Flowers. Marshika, 7th A, for her drawing. Prithviraj, 7th A, for his drawing. Rashmika, 8th A, for her drawing. Deepathiru, 7th A, for his drawing. Abhinesh Verma, 6th B, for his drawing. Now let us read the name list of the students who participated in the drawing competition in the event of 75th Independence Day. Throughout India, many students participated, more than 350 children. Okay. Janvi. This competition was divided into 3 parts, like first standard, second standard, third standard in one division, fourth and fifth in another division, 6, 7, 8 another division, 9th and 10th another division. Okay. Janvi Dinesh Mandavikar, second standard, St. Joseph Convent High School, Mumbai, Maharashtra. A. Shri Mitra Devi, first standard, Sendil Metric Higher Secondary School, Dharmapuri, Tamil Nadu. A. Piyush Kumar, third standard, Christopher Day School, Medinipur, West Bengal. Hiriden Jignesh Kotak, third standard, Mitra Academy, Bengaluru, Karnataka. P. Vijay, fifth standard, PUMS, Chittoor, Vada Madurai Block, Dindigul, Tamil Nadu. Iniyat, fourth standard, Annie's School, Mohali, Punjab. Shanale Gonsalves, fourth standard, St. Joseph Convent High School, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Shifa Tawfiq Shaikh, St. Joseph Convent High School, fourth standard, Maharashtra, Mumbai. Satriyan K, Class 7, PUMS, Chittoor, Vada Madurai Block, Dindigul, Tamil Nadu. Safa Suhana, 5th standard, Jain Public School, Tumkur, Karnataka. G. Vignita, 6th standard, Hyderabad Public School, Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh. P. Elilan, 9th standard, Petit Seminary Higher Secondary School, Puducherry. Kavya Markham, 9th standard, Jain Public School, Tumkur, Karnataka. Jayavardhini V, 9th standard, Sri Vardham Government Higher Secondary School, Kadalur, Tamil Nadu. Hearty congratulations to all the winners. So for these children, we are going to send the certificate and also the prizes. This Creative Writers Children's Magazine is a quarterly issue. Once in 3 months it will be released. Children all over the world are welcome in a warm manner. They have to do only one thing, fill in the Google form, link and submit. That's it. There is no fees and sometimes there will be theme based. Till now there is no theme. Creative Writers Group makes its maiden attempt in creating a platform for the children to express their thoughts, emotions, feelings in their own style. This is our inaugural issue. Let us pray the Almighty for His continuous blessings. We do fervently hope that God will grace this magazine effort and give us sufficient strength. And I hope that this journey will continue to gladden the hearts of many young budding writers and artists. The main objective of this magazine is to bring out the hidden latent talents of young children to limelight. There is no restriction. Students from any school can participate in this Creative Writers Children's Magazine. We heartily welcome all of you. You are free to write and send poems, articles, short stories in both Tamil and English and any artwork. It is a drive to promote literacy taste in the minds of the students and the teachers. It is just to motivate the children to chisel and polish their hidden talents. Through this magazine, I am 100% confident that this will definitely help the student community for developing their writing skills and reading skills. And this will go a long way in their life. I extend my hearty thanks to all the editors and everyone concerned with Creative Writers and Creative Writers Children's Magazine. This is a non-profit making, non-religious and non-political magazine. Let us grow together, prosper together and share our knowledge together. Wishing you all the very best. I'll be failing in my duty if I do not thank the editors and scaffolders of Creative Writers Children's Magazine. Mrs. Brinda, Mr. Bharadwaj, Mr. Ramesh, Mrs. Gayatri, Mrs. Sumati, Dr. Kailvedi, Mr. Sandanam, Mrs. Sharda Meena, Mrs. Padma Jayanti, Mrs. Aruna, Mrs. Sushila, Mrs. Chandralekha Guruswamy, Mrs. Ramapriya. These are our editors. Now moving on to scaffolders of Creative Writers. Mrs. Shanti, Mrs. Manjiri, Mrs. Gandhimadi, Mrs. Aruna, Mrs. Anjana Devi, Mrs. Ramapriya, Mrs. Sumati, Mrs. Kailvedi, Mrs. Varalakshmi, Mrs. Tushara, Mrs. V.T. Kavita, Mrs. V. Kamakshi, Mrs. Padma Jayanti, Mr. N. Enoch Prabhu, Mrs. U. Margadam, Mrs. K. Meera, Mrs. V. Mahalakshmi, Mrs. P. Alice Jnanatanga Pushpam, Mrs. Sharda Meena, Mrs. Anuradha, Mrs. Chandralekha Guruswamy, Mrs. A. Sushila, Mrs. J. Edil, Mrs. P. Hamsavalli. These are the members who were the scaffolders, who made the children write on their own, draw on their own. So salutes to all the scaffolders of Creative Writers. Now here comes our well-wishers of Creative Writers. Dr. P. V. Krishna Kishore and Nallasriyar A. Karthik Raja. It is he who sponsored certificates and medals for the children who participated in this issue. Mr. Anil Aneskarup, and I am greatly indebted to sir. It is he who initiated the competition. Mr. S. M. Sundar, Mr. Santosh Kumar, Lion, Mr. P. Tirumalai Murugan, Mr. Kavitendral, Mr. M. Selvaraj, Mr. Thiru C. Tirumugam. Without all their support, this is not possible. Thanks to all the well-wishers. Thank you one and all. Let us meet in the next episode. We will meet through the next issue.